So continuing our story with the sum of two modulus functions, we have already looked at the basic fundamental algebra driven approach, and now we want to try and work out a visual, verbal, story based shortcut. But the point to remember is that this particular shortcut, this approach only works if there is a plus sign. You can add more modulus functions x minus a and x minus b, but in between all of them there should be a plus sign. In that kind of a scenario, this visualization, this story form will help, but if there is a minus sign, this will not be very useful. For that, we will figure out yet another technique later, and that technique works for negative, positive, for everything, and it's a super fun tool anyway, using basic algebra graphs coming soon. But for now, we're looking at the distance approach. We have already looked at, if I say x minus a, I'm thinking of the distance of x from a, especially if there is a mod involved, right? Because if there was not the mod, the result could have been negative, but the distance cannot be negative. But if I put the mod, I'm definitely getting a positive, and the interpretation is that this is the distance between the points, right? So if I say mod of 7, let's change the story, mod of 7 minus 11, let's say. So essentially what you will get is that what is the distance between these 2 points, and that distance will be 4 units, right? So the distance between x and a, the distance between x and a, I'm using the examples to get familiar with the idea. And again, this is an idea that we have spent reasonable time with already. So I'm assuming everybody is comfortable when I say the distance between 2 points, because our story is going to work on this basic concept. So now let's dive into the story. Draw a number line for yourself. Plot the points where each function will become 0. So at 3, this part becomes 0. At 6, this part will become 0. And now think of these 2 points as A's house and B's house. A lives at this point, B lives at this point. And think of X as the meeting point. X is where they meet. They travel and they meet. So for example, let's say they decide to meet at point 0. That means X is equal to 0. Now I can plug in the value of X and figure out, I'm not looking at this part now, I'm only looking at this part. I can put the value of 0 and figure out what the output will be. But let's go into the story. A lives here and he has to travel to 0. So what is the distance? The distance is 3 minus 0, or 0 minus 3. So this is essentially telling me the distance of the meeting point from A's house. This is the meeting point and this is A's house. This is telling me the distance between these 2 points. Similarly, now this is telling me the distance between meeting point and B's house. So I'm looking at that distance only, 0 minus 3. In fact, because it's on the number line, I can just see it is going to be 3. And similarly, the distance traveled by B is going to be 6 units, right? 6 to 0 is going to be 6 units. Mathematically, you can count it as x minus 6, so 0 minus 6, but there is a mod function, so you will get 6 units again. And now you are saying add them. That means basically add the distance traveled by A plus add the distance traveled by B. So this is our foundation story. The moment you get okay with this, then it will become a very, very simple game. So make sure that you hit pause, rewind, or sit down and think about what I am saying. X is the meeting point, the distance of meeting point from A, the distance of meeting point from B, and I am adding them, right? Why I am building the story will be visible, the shortcut will be visible in no time, right? So the sum will be 9. Now check it again here. 0 minus 3 will give you a minus 3. The mod of that will become a 3. 0 minus 6 will give you a minus 6. Mod of that will become a 6. 6 plus 3 is going to give you 9. So and 6 plus 3 is going to give you 9. And the distance that you calculated here was also 9. Oh, coincidentally the question is also 9. But I'm not worried about equating it to 9 right now, but you already got one answer, that if you put x is equal to 0, you will get it equal to 9. So to let me ignore, or let's say clarify this point, how about I convert it into 11. So that's for later, we'll solve that later. Right now let's just focus on the story. X is the meeting point. That means A travels to X and B travels to X. That means A's distance from X matters, B's distance from X matters, and that's what I'm calculating here in the algebra form with the modulus function, right? So once I'm okay with that story, then we can start using this interpretation to figure out not only this problem, any such problem, and a little bit of maxima, minima also. A's house, B's house. Again, I just want to build comfort with the idea. This is A's house, this is B's house, and what if they meet, let's say, at X is equal to 4? It's my universe, I can make them meet anywhere. So what is the distance between A's house and this point, the meeting point? The distance is 1 unit. What is the distance between B's house and the meeting point? 4 minus 6 is going to be 2 units. 4 minus 6 will be minus 2, but you put a mod, you get a 2, which is visible anyway to me, right? So now I know the sum is going to be 3. 2 plus 1, the sum is going to be 3. You can check it again. If you put 4 here, 4 minus 3 gives you 1. 4 minus 6 gives you minus 2, which is a mod. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. The distance is coming out as 3. Play with this a little more, right? The graphical representation is just for fun. I say x is equal to 5. The meeting point is 5. Or you can think of it as putting x is equal to 5 and seeing what happens in the equation. Meeting point is 5. The distance from A is going to be 2 units, 3 minus 5. The distance from B is going to be 1 unit. The total distance covered by A and B, the total distance covered by A and B is still 3 units again. So I notice, okay, maybe I haven't noticed, let me try one more example. What if x is equal to 3? The A stays home and B comes to meet him. So you will see now, again it's 3 units, right? 3 units have been traveled by B. Okay, what if you make x is equal to 6? Again A will have to travel, and again if A has to fully travel, he'll still do 3 units. That means if you are trying to get them to meet, and this is the shortest distance, right, between them, somewhere in the middle maybe is the shortest way, because I can also make them meet at minus 9999. It is my universe, but the shortest distance is 3 units. Wherever you make them meet, somewhere in the middle or at the extremities, you will get to 3 units. So if I said what is the minimum value, what is the minimum of this expression, your answer should have been 3. Do not worry about the maxima minima right now. Just follow the story, go with the flow that we are playing a game and we are observing, okay, okay, and then getting comfortable, okay, try other values. You say 5.5 you put, the sum will still always be 3. That means anywhere in this range, including these 2 points, the sum will definitely be 3. Diving back into the story fresh again, this is A's house, this is B's house. I am looking at the meeting point of A and B. I want A to leave his house and travel to X, and B to leave his house and travel to X. And I already saw that anything in between this, the answer was always 3. Now let's look at the question. The question is saying I want it to be equal to 11. So in this range, it is definitely not going to be 11, because I know in this range it is always going to be 3. So let's think step by step. Let's think of beyond 6, right? The meeting point is somewhere here. I do not know where that point is. All I do know is that the total distance covered by A and the total distance covered by B, the sum is 11, okay? So because the meeting point is here, A will definitely travel to this point and then only go to X. So far already how many units has he done? 3 units. So simply the fact that A has to go to this point X, he has to cross B. So assume that he has already reached point B, and that means 3 units are already gone. You wanted 11 units. You wanted a total journey of 11 units. Out of that, 3 units are already gone. How many units are left if you want to reach the sum of 11? So you have 8 units more, right? Now both of them are at the same point. Both of them are going to go to X. For both of them, the distance is going to be the same. If B's distance is, let's say, P, A's distance will also be P. So I know this 2P is the remaining distance. 3 units gone already. Out of these 11 units, I can see this 3 unit will definitely be there. How many units are remaining? 8. So P is equal to 4. That means both B and A have done 4 more units from the point 6. B has not done more units, but A has already done 3 and then 4 more, right? That means from 6, 4 points away, that means X is equal to 10. If you have understood this, you have understood the shortcut. Now I can keep twisting and turning the tail as such, but the basic idea is in place. If you understand the meeting point and then the ranges in between the points and then beyond the points as such, right? So I played that game, I moved A, that took me 3 units, the total should be 11 units, 8 units were left. Both of them will travel equal and I calculated as the value as 4. So 4 units traveled from point 6 and the answer is 10. Check it for yourself. 10 minus 3 is going to give you 7. 10 minus 6 is going to give you 4. 7 plus 4 is going to 11. But are we done with the story? No, I have to think of the other direction also. So yeah, even the shortcut is quite long, but especially only while understanding, the moment you get it, the results should be faster, right? But yeah, it is a difficult level challenge anyway, so don't expect like something instantaneous without practice at least. So I'm at this point. Now let's say the meeting is somewhere here. I do not know where the meeting is. Now B will come to this point. Before going here, he has to come here. So again 3 units have been traveled. By whom? By B. All of this will eventually not matter, you just have to figure out the sum as such. But B has already done 3 units. How many units are left? Again, out of 11 units, 8 units are left. Those 8 units will be divided between A and B equally. That means A will also do 4 units and B will also do 4 units. So 4 units from where? From this point of 3. So from 3, if you go 4 on this side, you will get X is equal to minus 1. Try it out. Put minus 1 here. Minus 1 and minus 3 gives you a minus 4, which becomes a 4. Minus 1 and minus 6 gives you a minus 7, which becomes a 7. 7 plus 4, once again you will get 11 only, right? So this is our method. Now this is the first time that a lot of you might be encountering such a thinking method. So first of all, I would just let it absorb, maybe just watch it one more time for sure that what is happening, what is the gain that I am trying to achieve. And of course we are not done with this. We know from experience that by the third example, fourth example, it gets better. So obviously I will do more examples, but this is the starting point. And the vocabulary being said, there are characters, they are meeting at a point, and I'm calculating the distance traveled by each character, and that has to be equal to something, or maybe I'm thinking about the minimum. So just the basic story is in place. With each example we should pick up more speed.